Morning, how y'all doing on this wet and rainy Saturday? Hmm? Me? I had an interesting night. A real interesting night. Ladies, protect yourself. I know it shouldn't have to be that way, but protect yourself because there's a lot of weird men out here. There's a lot of weird men that will take advantage, that will manipulate, that will use every tactic in the book to get over. Don't be that person that they get over on. I know we like who we like, and we often fall victim to our types. But sometimes your type can be your worst nightmare. The traits of the guy that you usually go for can be the worst thing that you ever set foot on. So just be mindful to be protective and defensive of your heart emotionally, your mentality, because these men ain't playing fair. Now, it's not all just men. A lot of women do it too, but I'm specifically talking to the ladies to stay guarded. Fellas, if you got daughters, nieces, female cousins, be mindful to, you know what I'm saying, educate them on the ways of some men. Because there's a lot of toxic, ain't shit ass men out there. You feel me? So ladies, I'm saying, walk to a higher step, value yourself, know what you're worth. Because if you don't know your worth, how can you differentiate messing with one man to the other? And then stay focused. If a man really values you, he'll push and he'll motivate you to be better than you are. He'll want you to succeed. He won't worry about you outshining him. As you can see, laundry day. My dryer broke, so laundry day. But yeah, my dryer been broke for a couple of weeks now. I'm still waiting for them to come fix it, but nevertheless, it still got to get done. But fellas, if you have female friends or family members, teach them on the ways of these weirdo men, because it's a lot of men that's not playing fair. They out to manipulate, they out to abuse, you know what I'm saying? They out to coerce, you know what I'm saying? It's not a fair trade. And a lot of women don't want to speak up. Broke wind just now and a piece of sausage flew on the crack. Bro. Out of all the things you came to say, that was the first thing on your mental space. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Cooking up with deliciousness. You got a page? Because from your, you know what I'm saying, your profile name, it sounds like you got a page. If you be cooking, I'm definitely going to subscribe. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. What is that, Yosef? Or Yosefa? I don't want to mispronounce it. But either way, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, so yeah, you got a page? I'm definitely about to subscribe. I love when people get down and get the cooking and whatnot. So yeah, keep the content out. Leave a comment so I can know to subscribe, bro. For real. Or miss. I don't know. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Tanya, what's good? What's good? Ambitious. I just farted, y'all. See, look, y'all be coming in here. And out of all the things that go through your mind, that's what goes through your mind. Goddamn. Thanks for shedding light on domestic violence. Hey, yeah. That was a tough one. I went out there. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I went out there to go make sure she was good. I took her home to her sister house, helped her pack her bags, everything like that. And he was the kind of man that he had all this energy for a woman, but he had no energy when a man pulled up. Like, those are the worst cowards. At least if you're going to be a violent person, I want to see that same energy no matter who pulls up. Not that I was looking for a fight. I can handle one. But you get what I'm saying? So it's like, You commented on my live. Yeah, I know. I gotta go back and look at the comments and whatnot. But yeah, like, ladies gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful. And I know that y'all like who y'all like and everything like that, but sometimes your type is the worst thing you can even, I'm saying, incorporate yourself with. So just be mindful of who you dealing with. And when you see these red flags, don't try to fix them up. Don't try to fix a motherfucker. We not doing building it. You know what I'm saying? We not building nobody up that's showing red flags of violence and manipulation and all these toxic entities. You know what I'm saying? They always say toxic masculinity. We're not talking about whatever that is. We talking about strictly violent, manipulative men that prey on women. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the man versus women type shit and all that. I ain't talking about none of that. 100K per back shot. Precious was good. 100K per back shot. How many back shots are you taking? I'm not taking any. I think I make enough good money that I don't need to take anything for any type of money. But hey, oh, Popeyes. But I like Church's biscuits better though. So I know it's weird. I know they dry as hell, but whatever. I've been in a domestic relationship, and I appreciate having someone that will be there when needed. By the grace of God, I left that toxic relationship. And not to judge, we don't know how long it took you to do, because some people, it take a while. You know what I'm saying? It take for it to get to extreme circumstances. Everybody has their own journey to when they feel like they had enough is enough. So, nah, I wasn't born a female. But again, out of all the things you want to say, you came on here to watch me to say that. I guess you ain't, I'm saying, taking full time, I'm saying, value of your time. Time is precious. Time is more precious than money. And you spent your time to write that. Good luck with that. But yeah, oh, hold on, Tony. Hold on. All right, Tony, you good. Hold on, I have to fix something. Song Jones, you back with the trolling? Oh my God. But I do welcome it, because all y'all do is y'all add to the algorithm, y'all add to the views, the engagements. And I'm saying, I just want to see some real good trolling. That's all I'm saying. I want to see some real. If you're gonna troll me, it really won't work because I'm too arrogant. Yeah, I'm kind of narcissistic like that. Like, my ego won't let you get me mad. I'll just clap back. But just, you know what I'm saying, keep it coming. I don't mind no trolls, because I know it's coming from a space of wanting attention, validation, and friendship. And it's just, all it is a delusional fan. Not delusional in a negative way, just like you confused about, okay, I like him enough to be on his page, spending my time typing, but I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, portray that over to him. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. What are y'all eating today? I don't know what everybody else eating, but I'm going for crab. I'm gonna be honest. I want jambalaya. That's what I want. I don't want to make it though. So let's be honest. I don't want to make it, but that's what I'm going for. What about y'all? What y'all eating? Yeah, tell you, real good trolling. That's all I ask for. Don't be lazy with the trolling. If you're gonna troll this page, I know y'all troll a lot of other pages and y'all be getting people worked up and they go to blocking y'all and all that. Now, unless you say something really, really vile, or you mention my kids or something like that, then you'll get blocked. But talking about me, I will never trip about you talking about me, because in real life, I'm really him. So I can't be mad at somebody on the internet getting upset and wanting to, I'm saying, poke at me. You know what I mean? So it's like, but yeah, as long as it don't, I'm saying, have nothing to do with my kids, I don't mind. All trolling is I'm saying, is good. I'm not worried about it. Now, if you disrespect my kids, and that's another thing, then you got to get out of here. I won't argue with you. I won't get mad. I'll just, either that or my mods will get you out of here. So it's like, you can choose what you want to do. We can engage and have fun, or you can be lame and mention my children. Then you're out of here. You'll never see it again until you make another channel, another page, and then come back, and then you'll get up out of here again. So, but yeah, you say you needed to hear your words about DV. I have to be reassured and treated that. Yeah, you got to. But only you know when you've had enough, and only you know your worth. We can tell you, like everybody in your support system, within your circle, within your family, can sit here and tell you that, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you're worth this and you're capable of this and you have this potential. And I'm really motivated to people. But until you register it, ain't nobody gonna understand, you know what I'm saying, what you've been through and how you value yourself. Trisha Nicole was good. Yeah, Trisha, I almost had to lay somebody out, man. Almost had to lay somebody out, man. And somebody was, you know what I'm saying, domestic violence on my friend, and I had to get her up out of there. So, but yeah, Tanya, only thing that, you know what I'm saying, I can say is only you know when you had enough. That's the only person that can tell you that you've had enough, that you're ready to leave, that you're done dealing with whatever you're dealing with. So I'll never judge somebody for how they, you know what I'm saying, go about their journey. I'll just give my advice when, you know what I'm saying, necessary. But I won't, you know what I'm saying, try to demean you when I give you that advice or whatever. So, yeah, Trisha, I had to get her. I had to go get her. She called me at like 2:15 in the morning, and I drove 45 miles to go pick her up, help her pack her stuff, and then take her to her sister's house. And like I said, and the dude was a bitch. He was good. He was good, you know what I'm saying, and all this aggression on her. But then when I showed up, oh, so you calling dudes over here? That's no. Where was all that energy? Where was all that? Oh, if you bring somebody over here, he dead and all. Where was all that? Now all of a sudden it's, man, I ain't even trying to worry about y'all no more. So you good with being aggressive and violent to a woman, but you pussy when it comes to confronting a man. Make it make sense. Like I said, I would respect dude, even though I don't respect domestic violence, but what I'm saying is I would respect that mentality if you are the same energy with everybody. If you aggressive with everybody, okay, I can see, okay, that's just how that person is. That's how that person roll. But when you pick and choose when you want to be, you know what I'm saying, brolic with somebody, I can't respect that. That's how they be, yeah. They never want to stand up to a man. But yeah, though, I mean, protect the women. I'll be the first and I'll clown a woman for doing some clown stuff. But when it comes to doing some stuff like this, protect these ladies. I got a daughter, and I will smile at my court date if any man put hands on them. I promise you, I'll be sitting in cell block 4 on D-Wing with a smile on my face and that man on the shirt. So, not to, you know, saying get all deep into that, but I'm just saying, like, you touch mine, it's bad. I don't want to hear no talking. I don't care what she said to you. I don't care about none of that. When you choose to be like, okay, I'm gonna put hands on a woman, you gotta be aware of anybody that's associated with that woman. You can't pick and choose when it's convenient for you to do so and then try to make excuses on why you did it. It don't matter why you do it. Any man can walk away. A woman can come over here and slap the hell out of me, right? I got 2 choices. Of course, I can hurt her, but I can walk away as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now, unless you defending yourself for your life, then, you know what I'm saying, you obviously have to defend yourself. But there's always another choice to walk away. Just because she said something, oh, she hurt my fragile ego, so I'm going to slap her. Nah, that's coward shit. It take a strong man to walk away. It's easy to react. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. What's up, Sass? How you feeling? You already know what I was dealing with this morning. You was on a live, you feel me? And she pressed charges. And it looks like she's not going back. So that's the good thing. So far, it looks like she's not going back. But I had to remind her that I got her back all day and tomorrow. Anything she need. But if you keep this like a revolving door, I can't keep incorporating myself to help you out when you're escalating the situation. So that's on her mind. So I just had to let her know, if you continue to go back to this man, well, she's never went back. But what I'm saying is, this is the first time she's actually leaving actually. But if you continue, if you go back and forth, I can't, you know what I'm saying, interfere with that, because then I will be putting my freedom, my safety at risk for something that's kind of mute. You feel me? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I ain't gonna lie, I was prepared. I was prepared to hurt. I was prepared. If I got over there and she had like a black eye or a busted lip or bruises, it would have been bad for him. He's hit her in the past. He's choked her out. He's threatened her life, all that stuff. But in this particular moment, oh, girl dad is in here. Why am I not? I'm trying to figure out why am I not seeing the whole chat? Yeah, I see a couple people in my, yeah, why am I not seeing the whole chat? I'll work on it. But girl dad, if you here, I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, you said it's YouTube? Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm in my last 2 or 3 lives, people have been mentioning other people in the chat, and I'm like, I don't see them on my feed or in my chat. So it's like, but if I don't see you, it's not because I'm ignoring your messages. I literally don't see you. So just you know what I'm saying, leave a comment or something like that. Let me know, hey, you was in there. Maybe I can fix it or try to, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. Maybe I need to subscribe, unsubscribe or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I was upset. I was upset and I was ready for war. You have to filter the messages. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna go into it. I ain't gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna get into that. Smash that like, oh, appreciate it. Y'all know I don't be asking for likes and all that type of stuff. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. But yeah, it's too rowdy. It was happening on a friend's live last night. Okay. Because everybody was reminding me, they was sitting there like, yeah, you not mentioning this person, and this person said hi, and this person walked in. I was like, I promise you I don't see it. I will never ignore you. I don't have enough people in here to be missing any comments. Unless I'm literally doing something, a task while on live, then that'd be different. Then I might miss a comment or two. But I average anywhere in between 8 to 20-ish people in my live, and I think between 8 and 20 I can keep up with the comments. So if you in here and I have not mentioned you, it is nothing personal. I really literally don't see you. People are telling me it's a YouTube thing. So I just want to assure you that, you know what I'm saying, any support is not going unnoticed. But yeah, take care of your women. You know what I'm saying? Educate your daughters, your nieces, your female cousins about domestic violence, about dealing with red flags. And ladies, sometimes your type is not what you need. Because sometimes your type come with a mind state that ain't good for a relationship. And it's not good for your health or your safety. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's not knocking any ladies. Just that, you know what I'm saying, we like what we like, right? So ladies, you'll like a certain aesthetic, but that their mentality might not be as good as what you're visually, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with dudes. Like, we may like the woman that's, I'm saying, built from head to toe, but mentally or emotionally or socially, she might be trash. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, your type is not always your best friend. It was funny of the conversation weren't making sense, but we weren't getting all the comments. Yeah. But yeah, in the trolls, right? I know y'all be coming because y'all like the content. A couple of y'all have already admitted it. Y'all want to be friends and everything like that. I get it. And this is y'all social way of, you know what I'm saying, engaging. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. The only time I will have a problem with a troll, if you disrespect my kids. You disrespect my kids, either I'll get you out of here or Amada get you out of here. I don't mind you talking shit about me. I can handle that. But if you go at my children, you're gone. I won't get mad. I'll just get rid of you. That's one and only warning. I don't bend or break when it comes to my kids. I can take it, but if you diss my kids, it's bad for you. Because I know most of y'all be hiding behind screens and having fake pages and fake names and all this other stuff. So if you can't be real on the internet, you really can't be real in real life until I already don't respect it. So troll all you want. This is just a PSA. Troll all you want. Just don't say nothing disrespectful about my children. Everything else, have at it. Kids, you're out of here. So, yes, Ronnie, thank you for shedding light on this topic. Yeah, I try. You know what I'm saying? I try. And so true, but it also works both ways. There's also a lot of, There are a lot of, but you know what? Socially, men don't really go and speak on being abused by women because they don't want to appear weak, right? So a lot of women will get over on being verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, even physically abusive, because when the man hits back, oh, I'll call the police, or oh, he a bitch because he's arguing with me and all this type of stuff. Like, you got to walk away from women also, or call them out. But a lot of men don't want to be in that position to where they look vulnerable, so they won't say anything. You know what I mean? So it's like domestic violence is wrong no matter. Yeah, it is. It is. Domestic violence will always be wrong. But yeah, so if you dealing with it, you don't gotta say it on the platform. But if you dealt with it, or if you are dealing with it, then you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that you heal from the things you don't talk about. I hope that you get away from situations that you feel that you can't get away from. You know what I mean? And I hope you got some type of supportive person or persons within your circle that'll help you heal and move forward. She puts her hands and she puts her hands on me, she get knocked out. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's a difference between somebody putting their hands on you and you defending yourself for what's called. If a woman slap you, so let me ask you this. You saying if she puts her hands on you, she get knocked out. If a woman is upset and y'all in a heated argument and she slaps the shit out of you, you gonna ball your fists up as a grown man and be like, my first mindset is to go and beat up this woman that I know I can beat up as a grown man. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding, I'm saying, your mindset. I want to understand your perspective as a grown man. Not you defending yourself for a repeated assault. Hey, you said not beat up, but you said knock out. I put knock out and beat up in the same predicament. Because with the same energy that you knocking her out, I can just grab her. You know you stronger than that woman, right? Like, over the top. All you got to do, grab her. If she's swinging, grab her, lock her up. You ain't got to hit her. Now, if she's constantly hitting you, then I can understand that line of self-defense. But just, oh, she slapped me, so I'm going to knock her out. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can respect that. She shouldn't be touching me, gang. If you strong enough to knock her out, you strong enough to either restrain her or move from the situation. Let me ask you something. Am I human too? I never said you wasn't human. I just said I wanted to understand your perspective. So if you saying that one woman slapping you will bring you in the mindset of being like, I'm gonna ball my fist up and I'm gonna knock her ass out, I can't respect that, because you are way more stronger than that woman. So be strong mentally as well as physically. Don't let your ego put you in a situation where you look weak as a man. That's not a diss, that's just my perspective. If a woman was to slap me, I would snatch her up. I don't need to hit her. If she keep on hitting me, of course you're going to defend yourself, but me knocking out a woman is not going to be the first thing that comes to my mind in an altercation or whatever, because I know I'm stronger than that woman. I know the damage I can do. So if I know the damage I can do, I'm not going to automatically be like, oh yeah, she should have kept her hands on me. She hit me that one time. My ego got bruised, so I had to go knock her out. Nah, bro. I get it, but if she's slapping you, she's already think of you less of a man. Her mentality on what she thinks of me has nothing to do on my actions as a man, though. That's what us as men got to get out of that part. Us men, like, we run this. I'm sorry, like, we run the world, right? As far as I'm saying, infrastructure and keeping our women safe and all this other stuff, right? So if we know, if you know you that nigga, if you know you that man, what does she have to say that can damage that? Unless you were already insecure. And I hate to say that, because a lot of women would say, oh, the man acting like that, so he's insecure. That's not always, that's just a scapegoat that some women use just to like poke jabs at dudes. But if you know you him, there is nothing a woman can say to you that's gonna make you react like that. I don't give a damn what the hell she says. I will. You can say your most out of pocket shit, and I'm gonna look at you and laugh like you stupid as fuck. Because if I already know I'm him, there's nothing you can say. Especially nothing you can say that's gonna make me be like, I got mad, so I slapped her. But bro, like, this is not me judging you. This is just me giving my opinion on based on what you said. I completely understand your point, but what I'm saying is, if a woman hits you once, I wouldn't justify that as hitting her back. Now, if she's repeatedly hitting you, then by all means defend yourself. But your first, I'm saying, step shouldn't be, oh, I'm a knock her out. So if she slap you and throw a drink on you, just gonna stand there? No, if she slapped me, I'm gonna walk away and I'll never deal with her. Because I know I can knock her the fuck out and put her in the hospital. You feel what I'm saying? The strength it takes to walk away from some shit like that defines your character. Now, if she's consistently hitting you all in your face, keep hitting you, keep doing that, keep advancing, then that's self-defense. Then what you do is on her. It's not on you no more. But women get emotional. You got to learn that. Women get emotional and they react before thinking. Women are emotional creatures. They react before thinking. So sometimes they'll say some shit, and don't let something that a woman says ever, I'm saying, crack your ego as a man to the point where you need to do something about it. If you're going to do something about it, say your little shit and keep it moving. There's a difference between having a discussion, pointing out opinions with a woman, and arguing with a woman. You should never get to the point where you sitting there no. I believe that's feminine behavior. No man should be sitting there going back and forth like that. Let her say what she got to say. You say what you got to say. If y'all don't come to a common, I'm saying, nality or whatever case is, go on about your way. I'm not going to argue with you. I do all this, like I talk shit on the internet and everything like that. But if we having a real heated argument and a difference of opinions, I'm not going to do that with you. As a man, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm going to let you know about yourself, and then I'm going to go on about my business. And when you calm down and came back, then that'll be different. But nothing that a woman can say to me is going to be like, oh man, she hurt my ego, so now I got to go slap her or punch her. It don't work that way. Only a weak man chooses violence because words hurt your feelings, especially with a woman. So you gotta figure out what kind of man do you want to be when you look at your reflection. I don't know if you got kids or a daughter, but I guarantee what you're saying, sitting here saying, okay, well, if she does this, I'm gonna knock her ass out. If your daughter said the same thing to somebody and that person went ahead and knocked her out, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, well, that's how I think, so it was cool. You wouldn't think that way. Then it would be convenient for you to change it all the way up and be like, no, that's my daughter, so I gotta go defend that. So don't be a contradiction. Don't be a hypocrite. If you're gonna have that same energy when it's your actions, you gotta have that same energy when it's a woman that you love or when it's your child or anything like that. You can't have it both ways. So, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody in the chat, I'm not seeing everybody's messages. They already warned me that I'm probably not seeing everybody's messages. But for everybody in the chat, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing support. Thank you for engaging. Right now, I see we got Trisha, Sunshine Precious, Sassy, Black Barbie, Simply, and a couple others that I can't see right now. So it's not me intentionally, I'm saying, blackballing nobody or avoiding a comment or anything like that. But yeah. Oh, and Jay, I saw her earlier and I was in the middle of talking. My bad, Jay. You can change all to all. Okay, I'll change it up. But yeah, though, like I'm saying, take care of your peoples, whatever. I had that back and forth with bro because I don't subscribe to hitting a woman because my ego got bruised. Or she got emotional and she slapped me, so I'm gonna knock her out. It's not that serious. Us men, we're too strong for that. So physically, if you know you too strong for that, just remove yourself from the situation. It doesn't, like, what do you get out of being like, you know you can beat her up. So what do you get out of actually doing? It's like somebody being a bully. If you know I can beat up on the little skinny, scrawny dude, what does that get me in the end of the day? Yeah, phone call. Oh, man. That was my son. He's about to go get his hair cut. Yeah. You said I'm not fooling anybody? What do you mean? If you can still hear the live or see the live, drop a 1 right quick. I just want to make sure. Okay, just wanted to make sure. But yeah, if you trolling, that's fine because you probably just stepped in and you don't know what the hell we talking about. But if you would like to know what we talking about domestic violence. Grown man begging for money on YouTube, living in his car. This is how I know you don't know me. First of all, I don't ask for anything. I don't even ask for likes. You are obviously a confused fan. You liked what you saw, so you chose to engage. Now, being that you are a grown man, spending your valuable time to come and say something to me, choose that you are a delusional fan. I can help you out. I got your back, bro. If you need some advice, Big Unc got your back, bro. Don't even worry about it. You look broke. We all know you go to the laundromat, boy, brokey. So I'm going to do this again. I'm not sure if you got any subscribers. I'm not sure if you got an active page. I'm not even sure if that's the real you on your profile picture. But I'm gonna call you out. You said I'm broke, right? So now I challenge you. Let's go live and play bank account for bank account. If you have more money in your account than I do, I will cash app you $1,000. I did this to the same other 3 or 4 trolls, and they broke out and ran away from the whatchamacallit. So now that I called you out after you went on the internet keyboard stuff, right? I'm calling you out. The ball is in your court now. Now watch chat. Watch this. Watch this. Now I just called him out, right? I just called him out. If you have more money in your account than I do, I will cash app you $1,000. If I got more money in my account than you do, I don't even want your money. Where you at, bro? Why it's quiet now? You had all that energy 2 seconds ago. No. I don't want to hear I made 167K last year. I only made 96,000 last year. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I said, let's go account for account. If you ain't talking about, oh yeah, let's go live and let's show accounts, I don't want to hear nothing you typing. I don't want to hear nothing you typing. Now y'all notice how once I call him out, he ain't got nothing to say. This is how you check a troll. Oh yeah, these hampers. Yeah, I'm at the wash house. If you were here in the beginning of the live, which you probably were, dude drives a beater. No, it's not a beater. It's just a regular Hyundai Elantra. But you deflected. You noticed that he doing all this, but he ain't went live to go band for band. If I'm so broke, I called you out. You a grown man watching another grown man. You are a fan. So grown man to grown man, if we talking about money, account for account. Let's go. Look how quiet it is. This is the easiest way to check a troll. I called you out as a man and you folded like laundry. You folded like the laundry I'm getting ready to fold in a minute. Why you fold, bro? Why you fold? I'm trying to figure out why you folded. No grown man calls another man broke, but then when he say show your bands, you get quiet. Why you don't want to go? Let's go live. Let's go. What's up, Kaylin? Chubby black man in his car. That's how y'all know they don't be knowing nobody. They just go on a live and just start talking. Watch this. Bro, you don't even have a page to add to. You don't even got a page. I just clicked on you, couldn't add you. You don't even got a page. Too easy. That's how easy it was. You can't keyboard warrior me. Dude does DoorDash on YouTube. That's how I know you never been to my page. Everybody in the chat has seen my page and know what I do. So that's why you look crazy right now. If you wanted to be my friend, you could have just said so, bro. Grown men don't act like that. Your character is looking a little shaky, baby. Why you so jealous? Why you so mad? Did your girl leave you for a dude that look like this? You don't like dark skinned niggas, huh? She left you for a dark skinned nigga, huh? Yeah, that's my son asking for something. I already told him he can have it. So right now he's on my page asking me for something. You wish she don't like spookies. That don't work. She obviously don't like people with money because she with you. This is how easy it is. This is how easy it is. You notice that he's still talking?